I think that should be the question. What's your screen time on your phone?
Oh! No, that's what we're going to do.
Okay.
That's hot!
Yeah, that means you gotta put your phone
I
away.
know, I thought that too. It's like, that is warm.
Good morning, or evening. You're watching the Boys Chat podcast. Oh, I had a joke and I forgot about it.
Welcome to the podcast.
Podcast.
Off to a blazing start. Episode 1. Welcome to the podcast. I am your host, Brayden, and here beside me I have
Josie.
There is
Chad.
and that is
Liam.
and we're glad to have you guys here today. So, we were talking right before we started recording about our outrageous question of the day today, and the question is, what is your average screen time as of right now? So pull out your phones, boys.
Jeez.
quickly delete it.
I don't know where to find this, to be honest.
Okay, you go to your settings.
I'm not gonna lie,
You
I
go
might have
screen
watched
time.
a movie this morning.
Oh, it's just right there.
Oh, flip, dude.
Where do I go? Oh, bro, you're way off.
Screen time.
My daily average is 2 hours and 56 minutes.
Okay.
Get out.
He's covering it.
Hey, put it on the table. We all
Oh,
have to see.
dear, you're like double me. Oh, not quite double.
No, you're
no.
3 hours.
I know.
Hey,
Four hours,
I know
14?
no excuse, but I did watch a movie this morning. I was up at 5:30 and I was like, hey.
Okay,
when
but
am I
that's not
supposed
even that's not even the rest of your days.
Most of your days are higher
I'm
than
up,
today.
I'm up from 114% from last week.
I'm down
not good.
44% this week from last week.
That's not good that you're up. All right, Liam, what do you have? I'm going to blow you guys all out of the water.
I know you
It's
are.
like 30 minutes.
4.5.
Oh,
4.5?
Hours?
Oh,
You're on
he's
top right
peaking.
now.
Yeah, I have a daily average of 1 hour and 38 minutes.
Oh.
Okay,
Moving on.
awesome. Yeah, that was good. I like it.
so I wasn't even that
so,
bad.
Little life check.
Yeah, you
Well,
thought it was
checker right
way
there.
worse.
Chad.
But like, I like to have it too, cause just to know where starting is for the most part, honestly.
Stalker.
I mean, okay.
It's weird. I also like to remember my girls all the time.
Oh yeah. You cause you have a girl, right?
I don't care where she is.
She's her own man. I mean, no.
I was going to clap so hard. I was like, nope.
I was going to spit chai all over the mic. Oh, that was good.
I'm a little bit hot, not gonna lie.
I'm a little toasty as well now.
As this is the first official episode of the podcast, and the pilot is already up, if you haven't seen it, you should check it out. Pretty funny, some good moments. But we thought we'd just take the first, even 2 minutes, hopefully, to wrap this up and just kind of discuss, what you can expect moving forward from this. So who wants to take this away? Liam, all right, cool.
All right. I don't know. It's a pretty chill vibe up in this joint.
Yeah.
We kind of just we'll have ideas for what we're talking about on each episode, but we also want a lot of interaction if we can, with you guys. So feel free to post in the comments ideas that you might have for putting something on the set, or what topics we could go off.
Yeah. Random questions. Every podcast is going to start with a random question. Today was screen time.
Yeah.
So if you have something like that, throw it our way. We could totally make that work. We really are quite open to any ideas. We'll try to make it happen.
And we're going for a around 20-minute podcast on the usual. But if you would like it to be longer or shorter, voice your thoughts. We'll take it in consideration. But yeah.
So if you guys have more questions, put them in the comments. We'll be checking them. We can definitely answer them there, or maybe we'll even answer them on the podcast as they come. But let's get into the meat of the discussion today. What is your worst accident / close call / near death experience? / experience.
I got a couple right off the bat.
All right.
Driving with Liam.
Oh.
When you're in the driver's seat, yeah.
I agree with that.
Amen.
Johnny tries to throw somebody under the bus. We all throw him right back
It
under it.
didn't work well. Oh man.
Uno.
Remember that moving curves?
The moving curb. Oh yeah, I totally
That
remember.
thing was cruising, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to share that story?
not much to explain. It's just the curb moved in my way, and I hit it somehow.
And there went the tire and the rim and my spine.
The car went about 3 feet in the air.
It felt like we were doing 15, but it felt like 50. I'll tell you.
It was like, yeah, we got some air.
Do you remember the time we hit a curb, Liam? That was
Down Main Street?
Yeah,
I was
we
like,
were-
you should fishtail, it's icy. And he was like,
we hit that curb going like 70.
Yeah, we did a good
Or
180,
80.
and then we hit the curb, put his wheels out of alignment, and then slid onto like a
onto a church parking lot. I saved it. I saved it onto the church parking lot.
Because those
driveway.
ditches are deep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like the ones going past the water tower.
It was very
That's
fast.
where we were.
yeah.
We hit the boulevard there.
Oh, that church there? Oh,
Yeah.
dang.
Yeah, he slid like onto the.
I was like,
onto the
save it. I saved it, ish.
And then when he kept driving, he was like, "Wah, wah, wah."
Yeah, dude. No, it's just my steering wheel was like this to go straight.
Yeah,
It wouldn't even go
sideways.
straight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was just a little wobbly.
Yeah.
What was your story? Oh, that was your story. That
was like a really
That was
dumb
my
story.
I was just
Oh,
trying to.
okay, go
be
for a
funny
story
guy.
then, bud.
Okay, well, mine happened at Bible camp 2 years back. Jeez.
Just slurping.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. So, anyways, here I am.
Here you are.
I gotta get my story straight. So,
You have
yeah.
to prepare this before you even got here.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Here we go. Improv. Here we go. Nothing wrong about that. So, anyways, here I am. I'm working at camp, doing my thing. I'm a bike leader, so I'm leading bikes and doing my thing. And then I got like hives going over me. I'm like, oh, this feels kind of funny. And I'm like, but it's just hives. Like they'll go away right away. And so spend the rest of the day just living out the hives, and they kept getting worse, man.
Living the highs.
Yeah. It was going around everywhere, and then next thing you know, I'm trying to go to sleep. It's like 10:30, and so like you're tired at camp at 10, so you want to hit the hay, and
Hay fever.
That's what was next.
that's what hit me.
I don't know, or like
Yeah.
a curb.
Yeah. And so, anyways, I'm trying to go to sleep. I'm saying like, oh, I can't breathe. I'm like, oh, and I'm rolling on a bed, coughing, and like trying to get some air. And then the one guy in my cabin was like, hey, you good? And I'm just like, yep, I'm good. but I didn't say yep. I just gave him a thumbs up and looked at him. And I just keep coughing. And so I couldn't breathe. But I don't know why I gave him the thumbs up. I just wanted to man myself through it. I looked weak if I asked for help. Next thing you know, I got like 5 guys on me. Hey, you okay? And I can't do anything by this time. Your boy's like almost losing it. And I just remember like trying to get to the nurse's station. It was about like 150 feet away in a totally separate building.
Yeah.
And we had golf carts at our Bible camp. And all of a sudden,
Nice.
we're hitting every tree root the guy could find. That's all I remember about that golf cart ride, man. Like, just about like put your spine all over the place by the time you got there. It was dark, man. Man, trying to. Yeah. And I got there and they shot me with 2 EpiPens.
But two.
Yeah.
Double barrel.
Yeah, and that's how I found out I was allergic to bees.
There it was.
Yeah,
Wow.
there it was, just right there. And
Wow.
I'm surprised it didn't take all day. I mean, it took all day,
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, it took forever.
so it was like a
I
like a
mean-
late reaction. So it was kind of weird.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, I have a similar story from camp.
Oh,
Yeah, a near-death experience as well.
Oh.
except this time you fell off the zip line.
Of course, yeah, that's exactly what happened. I was just going down, all of a sudden there's chunk, and it fell, and there was a kid beside me, and he's like, ah! Didn't know what to say. As I'm falling into the ocean. So, anyways, no, but I had like my time off. I got like an hour and a half off, and I just went to just this. They had a house just like I don't know, like a kilometer away. So you just hike over there. It's a nice quiet spot. Sit and have some God time. I was coming back. I was like eating this apple and like hiking through the bush. And all of a sudden, I just cannot breathe worth beans. And I'm like, what in the world? Like, man, I'm out of shape. I was like, I'm like, it's because I'm eating this darn apple that I can't breathe. Like, I was so confused. And I got back and like, there was like a really like my ankle was hurting, so I like looked down and like sure enough, this is a big wasp bite, and like it's swelling already. I'm like, whatever, it swells. And I've been bit by wasps before, so it was like didn't even
Yeah,
cross my
same
mind,
here,
Yeah.
so-
right? It was like whatever. And then like the next day, just a tennis ball on my ankle. Like, and I started like, and it was so bad, like it was so swollen, like the nerves are pushing against my bones. So like every time I walked, like I bent my ankle like that. It was like sting because it was right in the pressure there.
No.
And I was like, man, that wasp got me good. That was all I thought, right? And so I just kept on going, but it just kept on getting more and more stiff. And I'm like, all right, I should get this checked out. This is like almost 24 hours away. And the nurse comes and she's like, why didn't you come like a day ago? I'm like, I did. Because I had gone the last day when it was there. And they're like, oh man, that's a nasty wasp bite. Here's some ice. And I'm like, jeez. Okay, cool. She's like, yeah, no, that's an anaphylactic reaction right there. You could have died. And I'm like, oh, thank you, Jesus. And then I had to go on Benadryl like for the next 3 days to get the swelling down. So I was just like a zombie the whole day. I was like, don't put me on the zip line. Yeah, so that was pretty like, it kind of puts it in perspective, you know, when you're like, yeah, I could have like on that hike, but I was like my throat collapsing, right? Like I was not able to breathe. Like I could have just passed out.
And
gone.
nobody would have known.
Nobody would have known for like they were doing like later in the day, like where did Braden go? And then they're like hiking down the trail. Oh,
he's just gone.
he's just gone. He's just dead out there in the trail in the middle of the bush. I'm like, that would have sucked. So yeah, that's my near-death experience.
Man, just thought he was out of shape.
Darn apple.
I knew it. Healthy food, always bad.
Yeah, gosh darn it. All right. What else you got?
I don't really have a near-death experience, but I have
I mean,
a good story, I guess.
sorry, buddy.
Okay, so I lived in Calgary when I was a kid, and we had this hill across the street from our house. It was like a pretty nice, like steeper than Big Abe's hill, and
Steeper than Abe's Hill?
yeah, I know it's hard to
Such
believe.
thing?
It's hard to believe. It's unreal. And so basically, it was like, I don't know. It's probably like 30 or 40 yards of slope, and then like
Wall,
30 or
brick
40
wall.
yards of straight, and then chain link fence, and then road.
Oh.
And so I'm just cruising down on my little boogie board. Woo! Having a good time. And then everyone's saying bail, but I'm 4. I don't know what bail means. So I just grip it and rip it, and straight under the chain link fence, just whoosh, scars up my face. That was it. I stopped just before the road.
Oh, you
The
did?
man
Yeah.
almost went blind.
The chain link fence caught you, right?
Yeah, it caught me right by the
nose.
cheeks.
By the
Yeah,
nose.
by the nose.
That's why your nose is so big.
Save your life.
Thank goodness I have a big nose, or else I would have been on the road. These guys.
Oh man.
Thank goodness.
Do you have a story where your nose saved your life?
No.
I didn't think so.
Got him.
No, but I do have a story.
Yeah, nobody cares. Just kidding.
All right, buddy. Wow. That got him the most. His own roast just made him laugh.
I find myself pretty funny, not gonna lie.
You're a prick.
Okay. I think I got myself under control right now.
So I went snowboarding last year. Yeah, it was like around a year ago.
You don't even remember.
Actually, I don't. For most part of it. Okay, so
snowboarding.
I went snowboarding at Mississippi. How far away is that? Like
got a question.
3 hours?
Is that bigger than Abe's
4
Hill?
hours.
Yeah, it's a lot bigger than Abe's Hill.
What?
No
This
way.
thing's bigger than Abe's
I
Hill?
know, right? It's
Perspective. You know?
perspective. It's a big hill. So they have 3 chairlifts from the lodge going across. They have 3, and so me and a couple buddies were at the farthest lift from the lodge, and we're just doing a thing. We're taking jumps, having a good time. But then there was one time I was like, I'm just gonna send it. I'm just gonna give her.
You gotta just send it.
So as I was going, like I don't really remember going off the jump, but the only possible explanation was that I caught my toe edge
You
going
did a
up.
Flipping epic.
Triple front flip.
Well, I
Just a silly
You can just go with that, man.
yeah no
Dude, I attempted a triple backflip, hit my head so hard, but I remember that part.
no, but I don't remember much of it. The only possible thing is I hit clipped my toe edge going up, and I basically Superman the whole way, and just head straight in, straight, like literally, like my face and like my right side and my knees hurt like crazy, and my elbows, because I was like literally like outstretched like this. Literally, like I was just straight. I'm like I don't remember, but like everything that hurt was like I had to have done the Superman. That's the only explanation.
Superman.
But yeah, so then
Superman too, right?
Yeah, so I smashed my face into the snow, and like it's a like a terrain park, so it's like packed snow too. Like it's not like you're straight like powder.
So it's just ice.
It's basically ice. Yeah. So I smashed my head.
Your nose would have saved you, Liam. Your nose.
I would have been like plowing trails.
So like,
What's with this new jump? Since when was there a half pipe?
anyways, so yeah, I don't remember like getting up, but I remember going down like the last like eighth of the hill, and then going towards a chairlift, and I told the guys, "Hey, I think I hit my head," and then like, "Oh, okay."
Your head's at like a 90 degree.
I think I'm okay. I can do it again. No, I told them I hit my head, went up the chairlift, didn't say anything the whole way up, halfway up. I think I hit my head. That's all I said. Right at the top. I think I hit my head.
All right.
I don't remember any of this. This is the guys telling me this.
Gosh.
And so then I'm going up, and they're like, "Hey, we should probably go back to the lodge." And then as I'm going down, I'm like, "Hey guys, I think I hit my head." So I'm going down, and like, "Hey,
Buddy needs to
go." So then one of my friends was just hanging out behind me, and I'm just snowboarding down, like no problem. Like I'm just going. And then
hey, he's in the zone.
I'm really in the zone.
But I can't remember anything. That means the best.
So then we go down, and then as I'm coming around to the next left, I say again, I think I hit my head. They're like, "Yeah, we're going back now." Yeah. So I go up the second lift, right, the home run stretch, and so I'm going down
On your head.
no, and I'm going down perfectly fine. I remember like literally a 2-second blip of that. Of me
like
going down, and I was like, "Oh, this is a good time. I'm just having a good time. We're going back to the lodge, no problem." And then I'm going down, take off my boots, I take off my boots out of my bindings, no problem. I walk in. Apparently, I got checked out by the nurse or the doctor there. Don't remember any of that. So that's like half an hour that I do not remember. That most of this is what the guys are telling me. And then all of a sudden I wake up. Like regain consciousness, and I'm like, where am I? I was so confused. So I texted Starina. We weren't married yet, but I texted her. I'm like, hey, I think I hit my head.
Subtle flex.
Subtle flex, yeah. Underlying flex. So I texted her, yeah, I think I hit my head. And I'm like, and I looked at my phone again. I don't remember sending that. So I sent her again. I'm like, I don't remember sending that.
Or that.
And then actually though, and then I put down my phone and I looked at it. I don't remember sending that either. Put it down, and then I picked it up again, and I'm like, yeah, I definitely hit my head. I don't remember sending any of that.
You can just imagine the feed in the chat is, I think I hit my head. I think I hit my head.
I don't remember saying that. I think I hit my head. I don't remember saying that.
No, okay, but then
For like 10 minutes.
But then there was a pamphlet that was like, so you hit your head, don't do this. I picked it up. I'm like, oh, this is a cool pamphlet. So I read through it, put it down.
I don't remember.
Looked around, and then I picked it up again. Oh, look, a cool pamphlet. And I read through it again.
But he's so dumb.
And then I put it down, and I just looked around some more.
What?
Oh, a cool pamphlet! Yeah, let's read it.
Oh,
You're like an NPC.
He's so
Actually,
done.
no, and then I called my dad, and he's like, so, heard you hit your head pretty good. I'm like, yeah.
I think I hit my head.
I think I hit my head. And then my dad's like, so do you know where you are right now? And I look around. Because there's a big Mississippi sign in the lodge. So I'm like,
Big ass Mississippi.
so I'm on the phone and I'm like, Mississippi. I'm at Mississippi. And he was like, yeah, you should not go down the hill tomorrow. Half an hour I do not remember, and then like an hour to 2 hours it was like kind of foggy
in
and
and out.
splotchy. Yeah.
Goodness. So did you just have a concussion?
Oh yeah, big time.
Well, I just more so saying like there was nothing more than a concussion.
No, that was all. I actually had like a little chip on my goggles. I was wearing a helmet, thankfully. Otherwise, I was gone.
All right, poppin'. So that's the end. Poppin'.
Yeah.
Let's make sure that Thank you for watching or listening to this podcast. We are on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, and we are obviously on YouTube, as you can see by my face, which you're watching on YouTube. Check out last week's video right here. Subscribe to our channel here. Check out our Twitter, which is in the description. Bye.